excited to have you in Portland this weekend.
I'm so excited to come to Portland, man. I can't tell you how much I love that town. I'm really excited to get back up there.
Love to hear it. Of course, you're going to be here Friday and Saturday at Empire Comedy Club. And actually, most of your shows are sold out, Ian. You're so popular here. There is still a late show that got added Friday night. But how does it feel to have so much love here in Portland, Maine?
Oh, it's incredible. Yeah, we had 3 shows, sold them out. So I said, you know what, let's add a Friday show. So now it's 4 shows. The 3 are sold out, but we added a show late Friday, 9:30, February 13th. I love Portland, honestly. I played there last year, Valentine's Day weekend, and I told my agents, I said, let's do it again, Valentine's Day weekend, Portland, let's make it a thing. So now I am the little Cupid that brings little Portlanders together on Valentine's Day weekend. And honestly, and I'm not just saying this, one of my favorite towns to play in America, an Empire Comedy Club. I sing it from the heavens. It's the best club, man. Lucas does a fantastic job. They do a great job of fostering young comics in the community, bringing in national headliners. It's great. And I'm going to spend the majority of my time at High Roller, just stuffing my face full of lobster rolls. I can't wait to go.
As you should, Ian. I love that about you. Now, before you come this weekend, I thought it would be fun to get to know you a little bit better, if that's okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yay! Now, you're originally from Delaware, so I'm curious, where did this love for comedy kind of come from, and what made you want to pursue it? Because it's not for the weak.
I have always had a perpetual screw loose. I think I just got kicked in the head when I was younger and I just had to make people laugh. I was always a bad kid. I was always not a bad kid. I just had a ton of energy and I was always making people laugh. And every one of my teachers was like, he needs to be an actor or a comedian because he will never be able to do anything else.
That's all he's got going for him.
Yeah, this kid, I mean, you don't know how many times I've heard, man, if you didn't have personality and could make people laugh, you really would be nothing. And I'm like, I get it. I'm ugly and I can't do anything else. I have to be a comic, you know?
I love that. Well, I'm glad that just happened to work out that way, Ian. That's beautiful. And flash forward to today, you're booked and busy. You have, what's the tour? The Fear and Self-Loathing Tour that you're on this year. Lots of dates. What do you love the most about taking your stand-up on the road?
Man, the people. I love meeting people in different towns. I'm a people person, and I don't know if it's because I love humans and humanity so much, or I just hate being alone so much. I have to be around so many other people. Actually, that's how. So I have a job show. I have a show on YMH, Tom Segura's network, called Ian Do, an odd guy doing odd jobs. And I started the show because I'm on the road so much. Like last year, I think I was on the road like 50 weekends of the year. And I started the show where I go to different towns and people teach me how to do their jobs, and then I do their jobs with them. And the first weekend I ever did it, the first job I ever did was at High Roller last year in Portland. That was the first job I ever did. Yeah, I hooked up with Red Stallion Media, Jason Bosch, a local Portland guy. And to this day, Jason still is a part of my crew that's the editor on my show. And so Portland holds like such an important part with me because I started this whole endeavor in Portland and we've been shooting for a year and it's been going incredible. And so I have to do something in order to keep me busy on the road or else I'll rot in bed or put a gun to my head. And that's the whole impetus of this travel show. And so that now has become one of my favorite things on the road is going and doing jobs, meeting people. And I don't know, I'm very lucky. I'm fortunate. I'm incredibly lucky I get to do what I do. So I love it. It's a good life for me.
I love the show, Ian. I just watched the episode where you got to give a tattoo to somebody. That must have been pretty nerve-wracking. I mean, you have plenty of tattoos of your own, but how is it giving one to somebody else?
I tried not to let it be like, here's a taste of your own medicine, you know, because I'm covered, and it just made me appreciate all the incredible artists that have given me their time and work to put on me because they've been so good at what they do and so delicate. And like some of them have heavy hands, but it's never intentional. But man, once I actually tried to tattoo someone, I was immediately hit with like, this is so much harder than I thought it would be, you know?
Imagine.
And it's so weird because I'm concentrating on doing the design and then you forget like, oh, this is affecting another human. And you remember that it's affecting another human when they go, ow, ow, ow. And you're like, oh, sorry.
My bad.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So with that being said, anything lined up on your trip to Maine this weekend for another job,
I got to tell you, we were talking to an oyster farmer and they ghosted us. If you're an oyster farmer out there and you've been talking to my beautiful, sweet Nana, my field coordinator, my field producer, listen to me. I am going to find you. And I'm gonna make
Yes, we're coming for you.
yeah. We're gonna scramble and find Maine. Portland is just so ripe for so many interesting things. I would love to get out on a lobster boat. I would love to get out, obviously, oyster fishing, some sort of like interest. Someone hit us up that has maple syrup business where they tap maple trees and everything. So we'll figure something out. But fortunately, I've been filming so many episodes that like we don't need to film every single weekend, although I love it, you know?
Yeah.
But if you're listening and you are the oyster farmer, you do have a chance to redeem yourselves back. Or if you're out there and you have an interesting job, IanFidance666 at Gmail, IANFIDANCE 666 at gmail.com. And if you got a job rad enough, I'll come out there and see if I can do it.
That's sick, Ian. And you know what? If all else fails and you ever want to try your hand at radio, you are always more than welcome here.
I would love it. Well, all depends. What time do you? Radio's an early morning job, and I'm a late night guy, so I don't know if I can get in there on time.
So luckily for me, my shift is 2 to 7 p.m. So it is prime time. If you ever want to come take a peek on what's going on around here, you're always welcome here.
I will see you tomorrow.
It's a day, Ian. I'll be here. That's amazing. In addition to stand up, I want to talk about the podcast a little bit. Being Ian with Jordan. For those who haven't dived into that side of things that you do, could you talk about what the podcast is about a little bit?
Yeah, sure. So, Being Ian with Jordan, it's a podcast with my best friend Jordan Jensen. She's an incredibly funny comic, and it's literally just two friends hanging out in a basement. I built the studio in my basement to make it feel as if you're at your parents' house when they're not home, and you're at a sleepover with your best friend when you were a kid, and we just go nuts in the basement, whether we're playing card games or like last week or the episode that came out today. We filled our mouths up with water and like tried to make each other like laugh like I don't know, it's like little kid games. We revert back into like insane childhood, and it's the most fun. We get in arguments, we like, watch movies, we laugh, we have fun, anything comes up, it's no holds barred, and it's really just two unwell people going nuts in a basement, and people seem to really get into it. So I love it. It's great.
That is amazing. And you definitely can feel that chemistry through the screen in the podcast. So definitely recommend listening to that to anyone who hasn't. And one of my favorite things about you is you're a lover of cats.
Yeah.
You have a couple cats of your own. So I wanted to put your taste level to the test in a little game I'm calling Hot or Not Cat Edition. Are you down to play?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Amazing. So just gut reaction, no real like reasoning needed for these. I'm going to list off cats and you just say hot or not.
Okay.
Starting with Garfield.
Hot.
Agreed. Grumpy Cat.
Oh, he's a cute guy. He's hot.
He is hot. How about Salem from Sabrina the Teenage Witch?
Oh my God. If you're a talking cat, you're hot.
Puss in Boots.
Oh my goodness. Hot. It's got the word puss in it. I'm hot.
I mean, come on. Hello Kitty.
I think I would say cute because Hello Kitty is more of a cute thing, but if we're going hot or not, hot.
Fair. And last but certainly not least, Samson and Glenn.
They're the hottest. They're so hot, they're on fire. Call the fire department.
No, those are hand cats. Are they around? Do you have any photos you can share? I'd love to see them.
Yeah, I mean, they're right here at my feet. Matter of fact, I just got back from Austin yesterday, and then I had to go to Jersey to shoot some stuff. And I get home at like 1 a.m. I fell asleep I sat on the couch to take my shoes off. I fell asleep and I woke up and one of them is on my head, like at the top of my head, and the other is on my chest. And I was like, have I died and gone to heaven?
Honestly, that does sound like heaven. That's beautiful. I knew that you were a walking green flag when I knew how much you loved cats, Ian.
Oh,
That's
thank
so
you.
great. Now, for those who are headed to your shows at Empire this weekend, what kind of night are they walking into?
I don't know what kind of night they're walking into, but I know they're going to walk out feeling a lot better than when they walked in. And that's the goal of every single one of my shows. Every show I do is different. I like to make it feel as if we are all hanging out in someone's living room and I'm the one who's telling the stories, and I'll rib you a little and just make you feel very welcome and loved and happy. That's the main goal of what I try to do with my comedy, is make people feel happy. And it can get a little wild, a little raunchy, a little fun, but it's always said with a wink and a nod. And at the end of the day, I don't even know what I'm going to say when I'm on stage. I really like to improvise and just kind of go wherever it goes. I very much feel that energy is an important part of it. And so, either way, we're going to have fun. And I just know that Portland shows up and shows out when I'm in town. And that's why it's one of my favorite towns to play in the country.
Oh, and it's so nice that this is kind of our tradition now. Valentine's weekend. We gotta have you
Yeah.
every year.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. It's nice.
Ian, where can people follow you and your adventures online?
ianimal69 is my Instagram, and ianfidance.com is my website for all my dates, all my tickets, and it has my stand-up special, Wild, Happy, and Free on it, and Ian Do, an odd guy doing odd jobs, that is out on my YouTube, youtube.com/ianfidance comedy, and that is produced by YMH, and the shows come out every other Tuesday, so subscribe to that channel to get the travel show when it comes out, and Being Ian with Jordan is the podcast, and that comes out every Wednesday.
Amazing, man. You really stay busy, Ian. I love that. That's amazing. 3 sold out shows, one with tickets still available. That is this Friday, 9:30 p.m. Get them while they last at empirecomedy.com. And Ian, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us today. You are the best.
Thank you, Haley. I'll see you when I show up for work tomorrow at 2
I'll,
o'clock. Thanks so
I'll be
much.
ready. Better not be late.
All right. Take care.